Thank you for watching Highway 34 Connection. Today's podcast will begin shortly.
Your co-hosts are Chief streaming from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, along with Insidious streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and the Ghost from Ghost MAF streaming on Twitch. Welcome to Highway 34 Connection, the pod. The following podcasts are for mature audiences only, unscripted, unfiltered, and unedited as always. Pro Wrestling Talk, where we will sit down and we will discuss the world of professional wrestling. Conspiracy theories. Have a conspiracy you want us to talk about? Email us at highway34@gmail.com. Highway 34's History Lesson of the Week for World History. Talking Football, where we'll discuss the National Football League, the XFL, and the USFL. And the Honest 50, where the Chief will sit down with a guest and ask 50 questions, 25 from the Chief, 25 from their community. The Battle of Highway 34, the Trivia Show. Watch and listen as Ghost battles Insidious, or they battle the Chief. It is now time for your main event. Let's freaking go.
Welcome to Let's Talk Football. I'm Insidious. This is the Ghost. A lot to talk about.
Hold on. What did I do wrong here? Let's put this away.
Hey, look at my background, though. I told you you'd be on when I got back. You didn't believe me.
All right.
I already knew where you were going to be. Right here.
This is week 4 going into week 5. And in all fairness, you left us for football. Oh, you're in trouble.
Or proving a point. I'll go with proving a point. I'm giving you shit. Don't shoot me. Wait a minute. You already did that just right before I left. You can't say that neither.
Okay. All right. Back again.
All right. While Ghost gets his stuff sorted, I'm getting this hot ass jacket off.
Anyway, so when it comes to the games, are you really? I mean, this was one of the more boring weeks for me because, I don't know what the NFL is thinking about, but they always decide, hey, you know what? Let's put the most boring games on TV, and the fans just have to deal with it. I wish we could choose which game we could watch. What did I just drop?
We kind of do when we choose not to watch it.
You know exactly what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And Chief got 10 right last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Insidious got 11. I got 12. We actually did pretty good. We only got a few wrong. So
Wow.
we were, huh?
It's like, wow.
Yeah, we only the ones you got wrong were the Falcons, we all got the Dolphins wrong. Now, me and you, yeah, you're the only one with the Falcons. We all got Dolphins wrong. No one saw that coming. Chief got Panthers wrong. I'm the only one went with the horses, and 2 Bears were wrong. You and Chief got Bears. Me and you were wrong with the Browns. Chief was right about the Ravens. Me and Chief were wrong about the Steelers. All 3 of us were wrong about the Bengals, and Chief was wrong about the Raiders. Other than that, we all got them right. So we're actually getting better at predicting. I mean, remember last year we were lucky if we ever got like 7 or 8, and we're starting to see things. Yeah, but let's quickly go through it. I mean, we're going to apologize. We're not going to have that long of a podcast. I got to get up early. And by early, I mean like 5 hours.
You're not a bandit.
So Lions beat the Packers. And no, here's what I noticed. I mean, the Lions had a really good run. Like, they were like really leading the game. And the Packers did that whole fourth quarter comeback, but it wasn't enough. But the Lions, I mean, the Lions are now leading the North with a 3-1 record. And their division, they're not 1-0 in division because they just have faced the Packs. What do you think? Do you think this is a Lion team that we really should say? I mean, playoff contender, sure, but do you think they're going to go any further in the playoffs? Like, I mean, are we talking about championship material? And by championship, I don't mean the Super Bowl. I just mean like maybe the NFC title.
Can we just honestly say the Chiefs ain't playing that great too?
We're talking about the Lions here.
I know. I'm pointing that out.
Okay.
If you compare those stats.
All right, the Jaguars destroyed the Falcons in London, 23-7. And now I'm going to talk about this for a minute. I'm not really going to talk about the game. I'm going to talk about the ridiculous idea of the whole Toy Story connecting thing. Now, I went back and forth and I watched some of the Toy Story thing, and oh my gosh, the technology was horrible. It was completely botchy. It was disgusting to watch. But the pros of watching it, there was some pros. There was some good things. Because I watched maybe like a quarter of it and quit playing with that background.
But why? It was so fun.
Yeah, you got the attention span of an ant. What? Hey, look. But what it did do is that for any kids that were new to watching football, it specifically broke down rules. It broke down the penalties. I mean, it explained things in really good detail. That way, if you were brand new at the game, you were learning it pretty good. So, I mean, I will give it that. That was probably like the only thing that was good about it. Okay, moving on. So yeah, the Bills defeated the Dolphins 48-20. I mean, we all picked Dolphins, but we all thought it'd be a good game with the Bills. But the best offense in the NFL kind of fumbled against the Bills, so I don't know what happened there. I mean, I figure if the Bills did win, it'd be closer, but that's not a close one. I mean, that's a 28-point difference. That's 4 touchdowns.
Feel sorry for who plays them next week.
The Vikings. Okay, the 2 0-3 teams went at it, and the Vikings beat the Panthers 21-13. Now the Vikings are 1-3, and the Panthers are 0-4. And the other worst 2 teams, the Broncos and the Bears. I swear, those two, the Broncos after their ass whooping against the Dolphins, and the Bears just being the Bears, it's like they were fighting for who did not want to be the worst team in the NFL. And shockingly, that was one of the better games of the damn week. That was a close game. Broncos beat the Bears 31-28. So that means the Bears and the Panthers.
What are you thinking?
Well, that means the Bears and the Panthers are currently the worst team in the NFL. Dude, what Browns team do we talk about? I mean, the last couple games, we see the Browns dominating, and then 28-3. They don't even score a touchdown. I mean, we never know what Browns team is going to show up. Yeah, nothing to say about that. All right. Here, we didn't know what happened. The Texans destroyed the Steelers 30-6. I mean, the Texans the last couple of weeks have been surprising us. I mean, the first 2 weeks, it's like, okay, they got to get their mesh together. But the last 2 weeks, the Texans have been dominating. And you saw that last week. You were the only one of us that picked Texans. So obviously you saw something in them that we missed. So,
No, not really.
well, you picked Texans.
Wouldn't pick them
Okay.
twice.
Huh?
Wouldn't pick them twice.
Well, Rams barely beat the Colts in overtime. And do it, that almost came to the Rams almost literally pulled the infamous Falcons. And by infamous Falcons, sometime everyone knows what happened at the Super Bowl when it was, 28-3, and then the Falcons like, yeah, we got this. We can go to sleep now. And then they give the ball to Brady, and we all know what happened. Yeah, the Rams almost did the exact same thing. They were 23-3 at halftime, and then the Colts come back and give 20. Anyway, it went to overtime, and the Rams got a touchdown to win.
We talked about KC yet.
I'm getting to there. Okay,
Okay,
the Bucks destroyed the Saints 26-9. The Eagles defeated the Commanders also in overtime, 34-31. Titans destroyed the Bengals 27-3. Chargers beat the Raiders 24-17. All right, Chief, go ahead. Oh wait, he's not here. How about them boys? Fine.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah. Cowboys destroyed the Patriots 38-3. Hey. Niners defeated the Cardinals 35-16. So that means right now the only two unbeaten teams is the Niners and the Eagles. It's kind of interesting. We're only on week 4 and there's only two unbeaten teams left. That's just I know. I know he wasn't here. I'm just teasing. Yeah, usually in week 4 we still have like a few unbeaten teams. We usually have a few unbeaten teams, but it wasn't. We only got 2 unbeaten teams left. It just shows that the NFL is going crazy this year. All right, let's talk about Chief.
Hey, is it sad that everyone knows him as bad as much as we do?
Yeah, I know it's sad. All right, tonight the Seahawks beat the Giants 24-3. But it really wasn't to talk about. So now we'll talk about it. Last night the Chiefs beat the Jets 23-20. I don't know why you're surprised. We all said Chiefs would win.
Yeah, but when is the refs gonna quit letting these taunting calls get by?
Go ahead, let's talk about that. Talk your piece. You got the floor.
Well, Mahomes did it last night. It happened at the Super Bowl. When are the refs going to call the taunting call? If it was any other team, it would have been called. When are they going to?
I think over the last couple of years, they've kind of toned down on that penalty. I've noticed that.
But still, then why have penalties if you're not going to enforce them? If it was but wait a minute, I believe there was a Super Bowl that a certain Super Bowl they did that in, the taunting call. But it wasn't on Tom Brady. It was against him. It was the other team. But I just think if you're going to have calls and you're going to play them at the times that it almost seems like it's favored that the Chiefs will win no matter what. At all costs. They will penalize the other team over the stupidest shit. If you know what I mean.
Oh, well, yeah, let's face it. The Chiefs today are the new Patriots.
Well, he wanted to be Tom Brady. So we have come to a conclusion that Tom Brady ain't even playing. He is retired. So we've come to the conclusion that it's going to happen repeatedly. But I mean, if it was any other team, it'd be stopped by now, right? I mean, it would be called.
Again, I don't know that because there's been a lot of, like I said, they kind of gotten off of the taunting over the last couple of years because the taunting calls kept being more at the ref's discretion, so they kind of were forced to like get off of that for the last few years. I mean, I haven't really seen that many taunting calls as much as there was back in those few years.
Fair enough.
All right. So I'm going to quickly run down the standings only because I sort of noticed something. I mean, usually the standings by week 4 are okay. So in the East, the AFC side, East, Bills and Dolphins are 3-1. Patriots and Jets are 1-3. We all thought the Jets were going to be doing really good this year, so I don't know what the hell we were smoking. Ravens 3-1. Steelers and Browns are 2-2. Bengals are 1-3. Every single team in the AFC South, Colts, Jags, Texans, Titans, are all 2-2. West, the West 3-1 Chiefs, 2-2 Chargers, 1-3 Raiders and Bronx. Eagles 4-0, Cowboys 3-1, Commanders and Giants. Commanders 2-2, Giants 1-3. Lions 3-1, Packers 2-2, Vikings 1-3, Bears 0-4. Bucks 3-1, Falcons and Saints 2-2, Panthers are 0-4, and in the West, Niners are 4-0, Seahawks 3-1, Rams 2-2, Cardinals 1-3. So even though there is a few gaps here and there, everyone's really kind of close in the standing. I'm sure it'll split out more when we get to the week 8, because that's usually when we start seeing playoff contenders. All right, let's go down our quickly predictions. I already put them up as banners, so it'll be a lot easier for me to do things. All right, so here's our first game. Do the Commanders get their?
Can we switch that to WTFC?
Huh?
Can we switch that to WTFC?
What's that stand for?
Who the fuck
cares? Well, that took me a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, do you think the Bears get their first win?
No. Not against the Commanders, they ain't.
All righty. The Jaguars are in London back to back, but this time they're the away team.
I'll go Bills.
All right. You know, the Giants usually have a way to make magic in London, but yeah, you're probably right. Probably Bills. All right. So here's our Sunday noon.
If they win, they should become the London Jaguars.
They should. I mean, and do it. The Jaguars is the most played team in London, so maybe they should. Anyway, all right. How about this one? Both teams are 2-2. Falcons?
Oh, wait a minute. What's Texans?
They're both 2-2.
Give me Texans.
Yeah, unfortunately. So far, me and you are on the same page, so unless we start switching up, we're all going to have the same points next week.
Lions.
Yeah, Lions. Because Panthers have yet to win a game.
Yeah. And they're not going to win that one. Golf's on a roll.
A showdown in the South, and both these teams are 2-2.
Fuck, I don't even care. Titans for the hell of it.
All right. So I'll go Colts, just so we have a difference of opinion. Oh dear. Should I just put you down for the fish?
Yeah.
Well, technically, they're not. Dolphins is not a fish, but I'm not. I'm too tired of getting to semantics. I'm gonna go with the Saints after what the Patriots did against the Cowboys. No way the Patriots are winning.
I'll go Patriots. We'll offset.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. They dominate. They're starting to dominate.
Steelers.
All right. Oh boy. All right. Both these teams are 1-3. So
I'll go with the Cardinals.
I'll give Burrow another chance.
I'm done giving him chances.
Damn it. Rams ain't winning. I can't go with the Rams. I can't. I mean, I want to, but it depends on which Rams team. It depends on which Rams team shows up. But unfortunately, the Eagles are playing like the Eagles. They're playing like the champs. The champs they should have been last year.
What happens when you got a healthy quarterback?
Yeah. So who are you going with?
Rams.
Well, either you win a point or my team wins. So I guess that makes a difference.
Who'd you go with?
Leave me alone.
You went with the Eagles, didn't you?
I have no choice, man. I'm looking at stats.
He has no faith.
No, I don't.
It ain't San Fran.
Fair
And I'll
enough.
go with Jets because I really don't want to go for the Broncos. They are sucking bad.
Yeah. I mean, the Broncos did pull together last week, so I'll give the Broncos one more chance. I'll give them one more chance. All right. That's all right. Yeah, we already know the Chiefs are going to win.
It'd be funny if the Vikings won, so I'll go Vikes just for the hell of it.
All right. Now, the Sunday night delight.
Man,
Can your boys defeat the unbeaten Niners?
dude, that's going to be a game.
Yeah, it will be.
But I have, I'm going to go Cowboys. But I bet Cowboys are going to do cowboy things, and they're going to fuck it up. Somehow, they're going to fuck that up.
Oh shit! I don't know who to root for. I'll join your team because I don't like the Niners.
I know you can't because they're your rival.
Monday Night Delight.
Bring on those Raiders.
I'll go with the Packs. All right, and the teams that are on a bye is Seattle, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, and Los Angeles Chargers. So
who's got Monday night?
Packers and Raiders.
Okay.
Yep, Seahawks, Browns, Buccaneers, and Chargers are on the bye week this week. Now,
What's our Thursday night game?
We're falling asleep through it. It's the Commanders and Giants.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bears, Commanders and Bears. Which is
What you do? All right, I think that about wraps it up for this. episode, anyways. Unless you have anything else you want to add.
No, I gotta get this. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get up at 6 in the morning.
All right, guys. Well, with that being said, you all have a good night and have a safe rest of your week. We'll see you next week.
Hi, I'm Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
This is the Ghost, and thank you for watching our podcast.
And I am the Chief. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.